Session 3, the decision about the format and content of a plan. Over the last few years, local authorities have been working on templates with their partners, and this is a reminder of the sections. A good education, health and care plan meets the requirements of the Act, the regulations and the Code. It describes positively what children and young people can do. It isn't a can't do list. It's clear, concise, understandable and accessible. Everybody involved needs to be able to understand what the plan is saying. It's co-produced throughout. It sets good and relevant outcomes that are clearly linked to needs and provision for education, health and social care. It tells the child or young person's story well and coherently. It identifies each and every need, and it's especially important to cross-check against Section A for any needs that haven't otherwise been picked up. It includes provision to meet each and every need. We should be able to look at any education, health and care plan and see all of these components quickly and easily. The content of an education, health and care plan by section. Section A is the views, interests and aspirations of the child and their parents or the young person. Section B is all of the child or young person's special educational needs. Section C is healthcare needs which relate to the child or young person's special educational needs. Section D, social care needs which relate to the child or young person's special educational needs. Section E is the outcomes that are sought. These are the intended result of provision which is being put in place. They are not the provision itself. There should be a range of outcomes over varying timescales, arrangements for monitoring progress, the review and transition arrangements, and forward plans for key changes. Section F is the special educational provision required by the child or young person. Section G is the healthcare provision. Section H1 is social care provision required under the Chronically Sick and Disabled Persons Act 1970. H2 is other social care provision. Section I is the placement, the name and type of institution to be attended by the child or young person. A draft plan shouldn't have the institution named. Section J, where there is a personal budget, the details of this and the outcomes it should support. Section K, a list of the advice and information gathered.
The rights of the parent or young person on receipt of a draft EHC plan. When a parent or young person receives a draft EHC plan, they must be given at least 15 days to exercise the following rights. The first is the right to request a school or other institution be named in the plan. The second is the right to make representations about the content of the plan. And the third is the right to require a meeting to take place with a local authority officer.